So last time on our chunk by chunk Minecraft world, we got cows to spawn finally, which is really nice because steak is a really good food source. We have some wheat down there and we also get more leather. Leather would be really useful if we actually had sugarcane to make books for our enchanting table, but we're still down on the sugarcane, so leather doesn't help that much, but at least we'll have it for the future. That brings me to what I want to do today. I really want to make this area into a barn area, make a barn and make some new animal pens. We only have 3 pens over here, and obviously we have the cows now, so we need a 4th pen. So I figured that's where this would be a nice area where we could build a barn and a chunk here and make some new pens over here and extend the pathway too. Oh, we also have some bamboo, which is really nice. I wonder what we could use this for. Let's just grow this up a little bit for now. I don't even know if the version I'm playing on has bamboo wood, but we could use, oh, not some bamboo. We could use it for scaffolding. I don't know how much string, whatever. I'm getting besides the point. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, the ocelot's killing all our chickens. Oh no. I did not know that could happen. Well, it's a good thing chickens lay eggs. How did it get in? Can it jump over? Did it go here? Oh, over this way and down there. Okay, you've been bad. Hopefully we could get some more chickens to spawn. We only need 2 of them. That's 1 and that's 2. Oh, 3, we're all set. So I already mentioned how I want to do a barn there, but before that, I do want to come back to something we started last episode down here. We were building a lot of infrastructure, including a bridge there, a bridge over there, and I decided to make a little tunnel here connecting this chunk to that chunk because we used to just have a small hole there and that didn't really feel good for the world building aspect of this world. So we started on this, but I want to make that look much better today. So let's grab some spruce wood. Hopefully I have some in here. We can mix in some of the oak logs too. I think that's a pretty good start. So this is right in between both of the chunks. So I think we could do 1, 2, maybe do 1 there to start. And then 1, 2, that would bring us to here. I did something wrong. Oh, because that would be back 1. Like that. And okay, this might work. We might have to make it a little bigger, but I think that actually might be pretty good. Okay, let's try to do some work and see how this ends up. Okay, how is that looking? Definitely more man-made instead of natural. We have to take out some of the stone in there, but I think it's coming together. I decided to go for the trick where you use a darker log under the water to make it look like it's wet, and of course everything above the water is dry. And I think it works out. I just used regular spruce wood. It was kind of just a happy accident. I definitely need to clear out some of this to see what it would look like. Oh, and I need to do this on both sides, obviously. Okay, is this a finished product? It's definitely kind of complete. You could go in and it works. This part does look a little thin, which might be weird because it's just the corner of the blocks touching, but I'm not really sure what to do about that. Definitely need to make that a little smoother and get some regular stone because I just use cobblestone for now. Really need to fix this wheat farm. Keep on stomping all over it. I'm trying to think of other details we could add over here because it definitely feels like we could add something else to give it a little extra touch. Like that's a little extra, but I don't think that does much. Does it need something there? No, that doesn't really work. It's definitely something I need to think about. I don't think we need to make it bigger in scale. I think it's a pretty good size, but it's just a little simple and that might be okay for this one. It's a good thing that I've been harvesting wheat all this time throughout this series because now that we have cows, we can actually use all of this wheat that I have stacked up. I don't really know what I was using it for before, probably just bread or something. So I spent some time at the cobblestone generator thinking about what to do with this, and I think we're just going to leave it for now. I do really think small things like this really make a world. Well, in this case, we don't really have a world. It's just a few chunks and nothing else. But now I really want to start some preparations to build a barn right here in this soon-to-be chunk. So we have a bunch of world cores saved up. I think I'm going to do 1 jungle one. Oh, we have 3 of them. I'll take those. And as always, I need some copper, 4 pieces of that, and some sapling. Perfect. A jungle one right here. And this should hopefully match the same elevation relatively. Might get a little smaller, but that's a new chunk. That kind of scared me for a second, even though I know exactly what's going to happen every time. Okay, now we have a lot of room to build for today. There's an ocelot in that tree. We really do have a lot of chunks in this world now. I'm still going with the strategy of expanding them across, so we always have this kind of chunk of land in the middle, but we might change it up soon. I don't know. I've been doing some thinking. So I don't think there's anything else we need to do before we start building this barn, so let's get to it. So I hope you guys like the barn we built today. I went with the no roof concept. Don't worry, we're going to build a roof. This is just stage one of the barn. I don't have silk touch yet. I just have efficiency and mending on this pickaxe, and I'm using stone and stone bricks for the roof. So we need those. I smelted up some, but I don't want to use all of my coal. This is all the coal I have, so I used a lava bucket to get all that stone, but I kind of want to just get silk touch on my pickaxe, and that might be a challenge with our current enchanting setup. Before we work on the enchanting table, I do want to do something quick. I thought of a nice little trick we could use to get pod soul down here without silk touch. If we just grow a tree, if the tree wants to grow. Okay, I don't know if this is working. Oh, there it goes. But now we have some pod soul here. Try another one. Can we squeeze it in? That was just a stack of bone meal. Oh, this looks really great. This is probably the best thing I built. The barn with no roof and a tree in it. It's just great. I need to get iron again. Oh, I could just make a diamond pickaxe. I have diamonds, but no iron. That's great. There we go. And now it's time to chop away at this tree. We'll probably grow another one to get pod soul more in the area because that's a big part of the floor I want to use in this barn. I guess we might get silk touch later in this episode. Probably not though, because you need a level 30 enchanting table, I think. And the only way to get that is with a lot of bookshelves, but we still don't have any sugarcane in this world. Our only supply of bookshelves are all these books we've been fishing for. We actually have a lot. That's 1 bookshelf, 2 bookshelves, 3. But the only problem is these are actually really good books. We have sharpness 3. That one's actually okay, but efficiency 4, efficiency 4, efficiency 4. That's a lot of efficiency 4. We could get rid of the smite 1. This one has a lot of stuff. Unbreaking 3 is probably what we want. Another efficiency 4, feather falling 4. We could use that one for a bookshelf. Bane of Arthropods. No one likes this, right? Well, I guess if you have a spider farm, it might be good, but we don't have that. Sharpness 3, we could get rid of, right? That's really not bad. I guess we'll keep this one here because it only makes sense if we get another $3. And do I have any in here? Unbreaking 3. That's also good. So let's disenchant these. And we can make our first bookshelf. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1 bookshelf. I don't know why I clicked 3 times. But let's put this in right here. Yeah, it really doesn't do much. Yeah, we're still getting really basic enchantments. Aqua Affinity is actually nice, and Protection 1. I know, this really isn't good, but it's a lot more than we've had. Okay, I'm gonna save my levels. We don't really need those basic enchantments right now. So this is definitely a really slow start for Silk Touch. I think we need 15 of those, and I really don't know if that's going to happen. So we might just have to go back to smelting all this cobblestone. But for now, let's do something about it, or I try to. We could grab these world cores. Let's definitely make 1 normal chunk spawner. I have a new strategy here. Sugarcane will generate closer to rivers, right? And rivers are on a lower Y elevation, and this is natural terrain. It's going down. This one's from unstable, so what if we put another one on the other side? Will it go down more, like toward the river? Let's say this chunk could be big for the world. It might change how we redevelop this chunk with the sand here, the ice here, and our wheat farm. Let's do it. I placed the wrong one. Okay, we got the world core back. We could put that and put the chunk spawner and see what we get. I forgot it was going to be above because we're standing on a lower random chunk. Okay, big reveal. It gets lower right here. Maybe this would have been a river. Probably not. I don't see it getting that much lower, but... Oh, that's a little annoying. And it goes up there. Okay, we're going to place another world spawner. I need more copper. And I need to smelt more copper. I'm really using up this coal here, and that's an issue. I probably have to go mining again for coal and iron soon. Just a normal one. And let's put it right next to that one. So then we could have something at this layer 2 and probably add a bridge over there. It's also really nice to have scaffolding now from our jungle chunk. Let's see what we get. Just another forest. I don't know what else to expect. I should have done the thing where we go mining on the side of the chunk, but we did not. Is there anything cool we could see? No, not really, but I see some coal. Okay, that was a really poor attempt at getting Silk Touch. Really, the only thing we could do is go fishing for more books, but that's going slowly, and we need these ones. Do we have enough to make another spawner? Do we have some in here? Okay, we have some there. I think I want to make one more. Just see if we get anything good. I also learned a little trick. We could take these world shards and actually put them back into the forge, and it will just stack up on top of these. Because I don't think we could put these directly into there, which is annoying, but this is a way just to keep it all together. So 1 world crystal, we need 4 of these to make another chunk spawner. We could actually do the thing where we go mining and find a chest on the bottom of the world. I haven't done that in a while. I do need more materials, and there might be something cool in those chunks, so let's actually go exploring a little bit. Well. The audio for this part did not record, so I'm going to do my best to kind of catch you guys up on what we did because we kind of did some important things. First off, I'm just showing that our mining trip was successful. We didn't really get iron or coal though, but we got a lot of diamonds, which was nice. And I'm deciding to make a sword and a shovel because why not? We're still using iron, and again, we have more diamonds than iron now, so after the mining session, I repaired my pickaxe with some fishing, and we have a lot of books from that, which is really nice. I put the ones on the bottom that I want to keep, but we have a bunch we could turn into bookshelves. I do realize that I can't use the Curse of Vanishing book because when you put it in a grindstone, it does not work. You can't disenchant curses off of books. And then we need 1 more book so we can make 2. I decided to take the Loyalty 3. We're probably not going to use that in this world, so might as well just do it. Not really going to try to think twice about it. So we got those disenchanted in the grindstone and crafting them up in the bookshelves. Now we have 2. We're really making some progress with this enchanting table. It's not that much better, but 3 bookshelves is a lot more than 0. Yeah, these are definitely better than before. So yeah, I enchanted the rest of my gear with basically just protection 1, unbreaking 1, pretty simple things, but should be nice. And then I'm walking around, I notice we have cows spawning everywhere now. We've really struggled with cows before, and now they're just everywhere, which is nice. And you could also see there's a sheep off to the side, which means we finally have 2 sheep in this world. We have 2 sheep, we have 2 pigs, 1 over there. We have a bunch of chickens, we have a bunch of cows, we're set on our animals. And now I'm just lighting up this chunk because you could see there are mobs spawning everywhere and that creeper really blends in. And then I made sure to grab that sheep before we start building because I don't want it to walk off the side of a chunk. That would be pretty bad, but by breeding them, we have 3, we should be pretty good. And now I think it's time we put a roof on this barn. I didn't get Silk Touch for the stone bricks, but we'll just do that manually. It won't be too bad. Okay, so the roof is in. It's nothing crazy, just stone, brick, and stone. I kept it pretty simple with the limited materials in this world, but I think that looks pretty nice. Definitely like a barn roof with the curve we have on it. And I'm just now realizing that we haven't really talked about this build at all, so let's kind of go into it more. I wanted to go with a different color for the barn than usual, so we went with the jungle wood, especially since we just unlocked these jungle chunks. I also don't think we could have even made this red like a normal barn. We don't have any mangrove wood, we don't have anything red really, but I think that's pretty cool. I want to get a better view of it. So for some texturing, we use some mud and dirt, which was pretty easy to get. We have water, dirt, and glass bottles so we can make the mud. And something I really like are the stairs we used here to make a little line, just give it a little something extra. And I really love the barn doors we did. We need to get a little closer to check those out fully. I'm also realizing that we have no food. Hopefully we have some cooking right now. I think we might. No, we don't. That's a little bad. So let's take some fish and cook them up while we talk about the barn doors. Okay, so back into it. For these doors, we have spruce trap doors with some signs to give it a little extra. At first, I had them as jungle, but I wanted them to stand out more. And honestly, I'm kind of thinking if we should turn them back into jungle now, but we'll keep it like this for now. I'll sit on it a little longer. But if you come in here, there are supposed to be sliding doors, which we have open. So I have some of the door here and you could act as it slides closed. And that's really all I have to say about this build. It's a little unconventional for a barn. I think it's definitely on the smaller side, but I try to keep the builds the one chunk only. So that's also kind of why I also didn't want to build something too big when we don't have so many materials in this world. But for what it is, I think it turned out well. We will do an interior. I really wasn't sure at first, but I finally put something together and we'll definitely need to get that in for the end of the video. And I definitely want to get a bridge here too, connecting this path to that chunk, but also giving us a way to get to the front of the barn because we did put a door there. And then finally, we move the animal pens from here so it's a little less crowded. We should definitely plant a tree or something here, but we have them over here. We have cows, sheep, some chickens that need to grow up, and the pigs will go here eventually. I just don't have any carrots, so it's hard to move them into where they belong. This guy actually used to be in there, and then I rearranged it a little, it got out, and I realized I can't put him back in, so now he's in a boat, just chilling with this baby ocelot. Okay, I'm getting pretty hungry now. Okay, that's much better. And actually, while we're here, I want to grab that and this and see if we could get a cool tree going. Kind of want it right there. The problem is that's just kind of small. I think it needs to be a little bit taller. This tree is smaller than our really small starter house. Well, now I have to wait for these leaves to decay, so we'll come back to this later. So before we finish this barn with the interior and add the bridge, I do want to head back to the Nether. I just want to see if we could get anything good there by adding some new chunks. I feel like we already added these 2 new chunks. Oh, we also added that one. So 3 new chunks in the overworld today, and I think we should leave it at that. But I want to see, do we have anything in here? We have 1 world core. I really want to make a compass. I think you do it just like that. And then we could do this. What does that make? A world scanner. I don't want that. I want a world mender. I need dispensers. Okay, that's not happening. I don't have string. I was going to make a world mender, which allows you to place the chunk spawners into it, and it places them automatically around you, which is nice, but we'll do it manually. I'm not trying to get 4 bows right now. But I can make this into an unstable one instead. So we have 3 of these, and I have my gold boots on, so we're ready for the Nether. I actually did notice something weird last time I was here. Our farm that used to be here is totally gone. It must have filled up or regenerated because it's not here anymore. There's remnants of it inside here, but I definitely did not fill up my farm with netherrack. So that's a little weird. We used to go this way to get out, and that's still intact, but I don't know what happened. It's probably a bug with the mod. I'm just happy this hasn't happened anywhere in the overworld because this gold farm really was just getting me killed over and over and over again. But now we could throw down some of these unstable chunk spawners and hope to get something good. Can I put one here? I actually think I could go like that in a place. I can't even see what's up there. I think it's just a plain chunk. Yeah, that's nothing special. Also, before we place down these other 2, we could see that we're scanning for nether brick, so a nether fortress, and there's none around here anywhere, so we could use these without worrying about messing up any good chunks that would be here. This is a little dangerous. There might be a hoglin. There is a hoglin. Okay, new chunk. It won't let me place it there. Can I break these? I don't know if I could break these. I did not get that back. That's a little annoying. And that's lava. How do I get out of here? Oh, right here? That was close. Just more crimson forest. Yeah, I don't think there's anything good on this chunk and that chunk, and we lost the third chunk we were gonna place. The nether is not treating us well again. Very unfortunate. I don't even think I need to trade with the piglins so much anymore. The only thing we could get is ender pearls that would be useful. We have cows, so we have leather now. And a bunch of the other stuff is just for building, so we could pretty much leave the nether alone. We just need to get a nether fortress to get some blaze rods. Since that was pretty unsuccessful, I think we should just focus on building today, and in between episodes I could work at the world forge, get more cobblestone to get some more chunk spawners, and try to make more progress next episode. We just keep on making our world look pretty for now. Well, this is a change of plans. I was trying to get some gravel because we need quartz dirt, and obviously a creeper got the best of me. Let's see if I could figure out... This is not fun. I really need to fix up this mine. Okay, there we go, and hopefully I could figure out where my stuff went, because I was kind of exploring a new area. I think this way, not that way. Okay, I definitely went this way. I think I went through here and this way and down into this weird area. And that's not good. Oh, it has a diamond sword, not even a bow. Okay, we did some parkour, got to a good spot. No, it could still get me. This is gonna take a while. Okay, we need something. Let's take this. Sharpness 2, gold sword. Yeah, this will do. This always happens. Okay, this guy's going down. I'm going down, literally. Okay, new plan. We could definitely grab a bow from here. One of these has to be good. Power 4 flame, yeah. And we should have a bunch of arrows. Okay, we're set. 2 stacks is definitely excessive, but we need our stuff back. Okay. 1 shot. Definitely. Okay, now where is our other stuff? Second opponent. That could have also went bad. Oh, and that guy has a shovel. Oh, there's another skeleton. They all split up my stuff really evenly. Hey, at least I reset the despawn timer on most of that stuff. That's a creeper. Well, I killed it before it killed me, so that's a win, right? There's mobs everywhere. Okay, we got the armor back. We need our pickaxe. Did we get it? We did not get it. Come on, I can't lose this pick. That was close. Okay, out of everything, we lost our best item, the mending pick with efficiency. I think it had 3. That's really unfortunate. Okay, where is our other pickaxe? Because hopefully I did not have both on me. Okay, yeah, we lost the good one. I did make another one to enchant, but it's just the mending's the issue. We'll take this one for now. Feather Falling 4. Oh, those are pretty good. Okay, so hopefully this time I'm successful. I just need some gravel, and once I get that, we'll have all the stuff we need to start building the interior of the barn, if that was not clear. With that, I think the barn build is complete. We'll start off talking about the interior we did. This was really such a process to come up with because I struggled with this for a while, like I said, but I really love how it turned out. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to put inside the barn. It's not big enough for animals, and we have the animals out here. So I figured we would do hay storage in here, which is exactly what we did, and we have some in the chest too. I kind of just put some beams in the roof. I always knew I wanted to do something like that for the barn. And then we put together this weird thing, which I think really works with this wall kind of design with the fence, the sign, the trapdoors. Then I use this trick with the chains and the signs. I see a YouTuber, Bars, do this a lot, so I thought that would fit here. And I really love how this turned out. Even this little entranceway with the trapdoors and the slabs, I think that's really clever. And then if you come out this way, the path now extends to this little bridge we have here. We did the texture similar to the bridge we have right there with the spruce. And let's get a better angle of this. So from down here, it fits really nicely inside of these two chunks. So I'm happy that this chunk was the same height as that chunk. I really love how the arches turned out using the trapdoors and the stairs. It really feels like a snug little walkway right in front of the bridge. So I am happy with the overall design. I was nervous a couple times when it wasn't really coming together, but I really like how it turned out in the end. And I think that pretty much wraps up the episode. I have done a little bit more fishing, and I want to grab, that's our good fishing rod. I think there's another good one that we could combine with it. Is it that one? Yeah, so this one has Lure 3 and Luck of the Sea 3. This one only has level 2 of those enchantments. So if we combine these, we'll have a perfect fishing rod, and hopefully could get more books to work on that enchanting setup. That's 25 levels. That's 37 levels. So that's definitely a little annoying, but we're at 24 right now. Maybe we have some stuff smelting to push us over a little bit. That was not enough. That's going to use all my levels. It's definitely worth it. We'll do that off camera because next episode, I really want to work on making some great progress in this world. I need to put this iron... Ooh, Enderman. I've been trying to kill these guys whenever I see them because we do need ender pearls eventually. And we didn't get one. But we've actually had a bunch right here. We have 6 right now, which is pretty good. So in between episodes, I'll combine these fishing rods so we could fish, hopefully get more books for the enchanting table. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. The barn turned out great, and I'm happy we have the animals sorted over here, but the mending pickaxe, that's very unfortunate. I hope we can make a new one soon. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.